LeBron James and the Lakers starting the conference semifinals tonight. He's got some experience on this stage.
Oh, my God.
LeBron's teams have won 10 consecutive series in the conference semifinals, and none of those series went 7 games.
Wow.
LeBron's last loss in the second round was an infamous one in 2010 to the Boston Celtics right before he, quote-unquote, took his talents to South Beach.
Oh, wow.
Tonight will be LeBron's 81st game in the conference semis. Almost an entire NBA season.
That's crazy.
Worth of games.
Just in the second round.
Just
A
nuts.
whole season worth of second-round success.
All right, we rank the top of the top. Best LeBron round 2 moments.
Let's go.
At number 5, 2014 versus the Nets on Paul Pierce. In and out dribble.
In and out dribble, yeah.
That was tough.
Too strong.
He always likes beating Garnett and Pierce. I don't care what uniform they had on.
Yeah, he definitely enjoyed those years for sure. Number 4, 2015 versus the Bulls. The three-pointer. This is the one he took the
I scratched
the play.
it. I scratched it. He's like, no, I'm taking this shot, David Blatt.
Yep. The Cavs avoid going down 3-1 and tie the series.
That was a huge moment in his second Cavs career.
Yep. Number 3, 2020 in the bubble.
Bubble hoop.
Against the Rockets on Russ.
Oh, man.
I respect the D.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Why wouldn't I?
Future teammate, and then not a teammate.
True.
At number 2, we're going back to 2008 versus the Celtics for this one.
Kevin Harlan.
Yeah.
No regard for human life. Iconic moment.
Yes, it was. Bar.
Also, Garnett shoved him. It was a little bit of a dirty play.
And number 1, take a listen. Watch.
It's going to be James. Here it is. It's under 3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Good night, Cleveland.
Shout out to my guy Jonesy. Good night, Cleveland. That was also the LeBronto game.
I want you to think about the quietest place you've ever been. That was the Toronto locker room after that game. I was in there.
Yeah. That was exactly 8 years ago today. LeBron James wins off that one-legged runner to go up 3-0. They win the series in 4. All of LeBron's magic aside, the Lakers are getting 15.5 points in Game 1 against OKC tonight via DraftKings Sportsbook. That'd be the largest underdog LeBron has ever been in an NBA game. Not a playoff game, an NBA game.
Wow.
All right, so Dave McMenamin and Tim McMahon are at the Paycom Center for Game 1 tonight, and we have some key players missing from this series. Dave, Luka Dončić is out tonight. What are the chances he could return for the series?
George, it's been a very slow ramp up for Luka. He's been more than a month, 33 days, since he suffered that grade 2 left hamstring strain against OKC in this building. Now, he was on the court on earlier this week going through very light shooting, not a lot of movement. Sources told Shams Charania that it's going to be a week-to-week situation with him. So you start to project outwards, and you're talking about potentially Games 3 and Games 4 at Crypto.com Arena, where you could see Luka Dončić if things progress, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Now, with that in mind, a team source told me that the Lakers are going into tonight thinking that they need to try to catch the Thunder off guard and steal one. The Thunder's the team with all the rest. The Thunder's the team with all the confidence from beating the doors off the Lakers during the regular season. If they can somehow come in and win tonight, the entire series could look different.
All right, Dave, thank you so much. Yeah, the Thunder defeated the Lakers on average by nearly 32 points in the regular season. On the other side, Jalen Williams is also out tonight. We haven't seen him since Game 2 of the first round against Phoenix. But OKC has been just fine without J-Dub this year, going 41-10 without him in the regular season and the playoffs. So we welcome back Tim McMahon here. Tim, what can you tell us about the status of Jalen Williams for this series?
Howdy, George. Week to week is also the phrasing that the Thunder are using to describe Jalen Williams out tonight. We will see if he plays in this series. And look, I'm not sure how competitive the series is. I'm not sure if that will play into whether Jalen Williams gets back on the floor in the series. What we do know is A.J. Mitchell's going to be in the Thunder starting lineup. And I think this is going to be potentially a coming out party for him in terms of casual fans around the NBA. He wasn't in the Thunder's playoff rotation as a rookie last year as he was coming back from an injury. He's been one of the best 6 men in basketball, and with Jalen Williams out of the lineup, he's really that secondary creator alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and A.J. Mitchell had 22 points, 6 assists in that closeout win to complete the sweep of the Suns. The Thunder are certainly hoping that he picks up where he left off game 1 tonight against the Lakers.
All right, Tim, adios, amigo. Thank you so much for the time. Now, A.J. Mitchell, he brings up a great point. I mean, had he played enough games, would have been in the sixth-man conversation. But when you look at this series, Brian, what to you could be the difference here?
Yeah, so secondary playmaking. We know that LeBron's going to have the ball in his hand. We know that Shea's going to have the ball in his hand. In the playoffs, when your primary playmaker is so often set up the defense, secondary playmaking is vital, okay? And so that's where Austin Reeves and A.J. Mitchell come in. Now, Austin Reeves is a guy who's done this before. Remember, I'm him?
Yeah.
You know, this is where I'm him came from, was a playoff setting where he was able to, alleviate some of that playmaking on LeBron. And so they need him to be an offensive hub. He was okay in finishing out that series against Houston. He's gotten a couple extra days here to come off of that oblique injury. That's big. His opposite number that McMahon just talked about, A.J. Mitchell, he was 16-1 when he started in the regular season. He started in the whole first-round series against Phoenix. They won all 4 of them. Yeah. So that 20-1 record says a lot right there. He was a guy who was basically their backup point guard during the regular season. Now, with him in the starting lineup in the place of Jalen Williams, he can still handle that and sort of be the point guard, secondary point guard on the court. So that is so important, those two guys taking the burden off. I think you will see those guys both have their imprints on tonight's game.
Let's take a moment to focus also on the primary point guard and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, because the biggest question in the NBA the last 2 years, as being the front runner this year once again for MVP, is how do you slow this man down? No one has been able to do it. And when you go into the micro versus the Los Angeles Lakers over the last 2 years, SGA has averaged 31.2 points, the second most amongst players when they take on Los Angeles, the Lakers. I don't see an answer. And again, when you're dealing with someone so confident that they can choose how they want to beat you, meaning in the first round series versus Suns, he was like, oh, no J-Dub, I'm going to drop 40 plus. Okay, the next following game, the closeout, the sweep game, he was like, oh, I can distribute the rock. I can, get 8+ assists or so. He can beat you in a variety of ways. I don't see an answer. And the one time we saw people say, all right, let's just try to pack the paint, keep him from getting downhill to his kill spots, he hit the Denver Nuggets with one of the most iconic shots in the NBA regular season with the 3. He can just make shots when they need them to be made.
I think the interesting thing about him is that his superpower, at least according to Mark Daignault, is just how inclusive he is and what a great teammate he is. They have guys on this roster, as we know, that some people have never even seen play basketball, but we know can play basketball. A.J. Mitchell was one of those guys from last year,
exactly right? Yeah.
And it's because, Mark Daignault will tell you, it's because of Shai. It's like, it doesn't matter who's on the floor. This guy, that guy, let's do it. Hey, I'm Shai. Let's play together. We'll make this work. And that, to me, is the true definition of an MVP.
Yeah, and the thing, that's what LeBron did. One of the reasons he's won all these second-round series is because he uplifts his teammates. He takes guys. If I showed you some of the guys who are their probably second and third leading scorers in those games, you'd be like, I don't even remember that guy. Well, you may be not heard of these Thunder guys. You may not remember those Cavs guys. So that's kind of what their assignment both is tonight. Like, you need Luke Kennard. You need Rui Hachimura. That's to help LeBron. That's the thing that the Thunder do. Their Thunder are so deep that they really never stop coming at you. And for a Lakers team that's a little depleted, that's doubly hard.
All right, it's time for a Heat Check, brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Chene, what do you have for us today?
For all of these reasons, I'm going to say SGA is going to drop 30. At least 30. I have him for 30-plus points. This is what he does against the Los Angeles Lakers, and going up against a historical great in LeBron James, he'll want to make a statement.
Wendy?
Someone smarter than me advised me that Rui Hachimura has gone over 13 points in 5 of their 6 playoff games.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it again.
And last but not least, you guys, Chet Holmgren, we need to talk about him more. He's averaging 17 points on nearly